Welcome to another day of Smokin' with Joe. Today we're going to make and smoke probably one of the most underrated dishes out there, and that is the simple meatloaf. That's right, it's a very easy recipe to make, and you may think it's humble, but let me tell you, it's actually a meal fit for a king, especially when we smoke it in a Bradley smoker. So make sure you stick around and see how it all turns out. Plus we'll be giving away a discount coupon code for some great deals at bradleysmoker.com, and you don't want to miss those. So let's put this together. We have 1.5 pounds of lean ground grass-fed beef. We have 1 egg, we have a cup of milk, we have 1 cup of breadcrumbs, we have 1 diced onion, we have about 1/3 of a cup of ketchup mixed with about 2 tablespoons of mustard, 1 teaspoon of kosher salt, and about a teaspoon of ground pepper. So I start by cracking my egg in here. And I'll add my milk. And all my breadcrumbs. And my onions. Then I add all the salt. And sprinkle this on, see how much we like in here. What do you know? We want all of it. Okay, and just mix it together. You want to thoroughly mix it, but you don't want to mix the hell out of it. Just want to make sure everything is evenly dispersed. You know, the bread is the binder in here, and it's going to hold it all together with the egg. So you want to make sure it's pretty thorough. And that's looking pretty good. It's holding together well. It's nice and moist. It looks pretty even. I'll give it maybe one more flip around here. I'm just going to make it into a big ball. Okay, and that's it. So I'll just move it off to the side. What I've got going on here is I've got my rack for my smoker, and I've got a piece of parchment paper. You'll notice it's a little longer than the rack is wide. The reason for that is because I want to be able to lift it off when I finally cook it. So I'm going to take the meatloaf and just drop it right into the middle. Get every last bit out of here. And there we go. And we're just going to make it into a nicely shaped round loaf. So you want to make it smooth. Okay, that looks pretty good. So it's just going to go into the smoker like this. I've got the smoker preheated. I'm going to pop it in there right now. Okay, well, so as you can see, I've already got my temperature set here. I wanted it to warm up while I was making the meatloaf. So all I have to do is pop it in and set my smoke time. I'll stick it right here. And I want to give it a smoke time of about 1 hour and 40 minutes. So smoker on, smoke timer set, 1 hour 40 minutes. And the wood has already gone in there, so we should be good. Yep. There we go. I'll be back to check it in about 1 hour. So I'm just mixing up the glaze here while the meatloaf is smoking. It's 1/3 cup of ketchup and 2 tablespoons of mustard. And that's all it really needs to be. Other people put brown sugar in it and all kinds of other things, but this is good enough. And you're probably wondering why I didn't put it onto the meatloaf right away. Well, I don't like the taste of it when it gets burnt. So honestly, it gives it a much more fresh, zingy flavor when you put it on near the end of the cook and the smoke. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put it on probably when the meatloaf is around 140 degrees internal. Okay, so the temperature of the meatloaf is about 140. Time to put the glaze on. It's got a nice crunchy shell now, and This glaze is going to cook on here for about another 20 minutes or 30 minutes. All right, so we'll just let it cook down and get up to 160 degrees, and then it's dinner time. Well, that is really nice smoked meatloaf. You know, it's nice and moist on the inside. It's got a wonderful kind of a wrap of smoke flavor to it. Not too strong, just really elegant. Works really well with the glaze, and nice and moist on the inside, even though we cooked it for 2.5 hours. Really nice. I'm so glad I made this. So, as promised, here's the discount coupon code for some great deals at bradleysmoker.com. Make sure you get over there and check them out. Well, I'm having this for dinner for sure, so I'm gonna go grab a beer and enjoy it. See you next time.